Today, we get to form tight little roses from leftover scrap paper. Start by tracing or drawing a circle onto a sheet of newspaper or any paper you have lying around. Now, eventually we'll cut this area out, but first we're going to slowly draw a spiral that winds its way down to the center. It doesn't have to be perfectly even as long as you leave a large enough area in the center for everything to grow out of. Next, we'll cut out our spiral, slowly separating it from the unneeded parts of our paper. You can pause here and either decorate your paper with extra colors or trim the edges for some cool petal shapes. Or start to form your rose by carefully rolling the outer end around a small mold like a pencil or pipe cleaner. The tighter you roll, the rosier the result. When you get to the center, add a bit of glue and connect it to the base of the flower. Then loosen the roll of paper and let the rose petals grow from the center outward. Continue adding roses and stems until you have a cool and exciting bouquet. There's a story in the Bible about a young man who was very excited about following Jesus and following all of the instructions he taught. This young man was very rich and had a lot of stuff. And one day he actually came to meet Jesus and asked the good teacher what else he should be doing. "I already follow all of God's instructions," he said, "so what more is there to do?" "There's one thing you haven't done," Jesus told him. "You haven't taken all of that stuff and wealth you have and shared it with the poor. Do that, and then you'll really be following me." When Jesus told him this, the rich young man wasn't so excited anymore. The idea of cutting out and giving away all that he owned made him very sad and not so keen on following Jesus. That day, Jesus' disciples caught a glimpse of how important it can be to make room in our lives for God's word to grow. As we worship this morning, cut away the extra paper and form flowers that start from a tight center. As we take time to center our lives around a God that forms us and loves us.